Yarrrrrrr, folks. Okay. How you all doing? Yes. Okay, let me do some hoodoo voodoo here. And it's getting better here. Just adjusting the light. Okay, so this is GE's our ongoing series, GE's Nuclear Secret. We're here outside of well, what's called we like to call GE's PR Stunt, under the guise that it is a public meeting. GE has called this public meeting, and but it's a real scam. It's not truly a public meeting. What it is you need permission ahead of time to get into this. We're in front of the Lithuanian house. We're just about to go in, but I just wanted to give you a heads up as to what's going on. And yes, so there we go. Okay, so we're going to go in. We do not have permission to go in here, so we might not get in. But already, there's police presence on door here already, just so you see, folks. Across the street, there's police present. There's police around the side. This is some public meeting. Like, how many public meetings can you order that, you know, you have heavy police presence, like last week, as you saw, they had the field command unit. But we're here at the Lithuanian house. The community open house, which is a real scam. Now, we might not get in, but we'll live stream it. Hold the door. Okay. So, here we go. I don't think there's a lot of people anyways. Hello. Hi there. We're live. Welcome. We're live to the world here.
There's a sign-in sheet if you'd like to sign in. You're not.
I'm media. I'm media.
You're with the media?
Yes.
Can I get somebody who's good at talking to media?
Sure. If you have a PR person here.
Okay.
You're with GE?
Not with GE. I'm working for GE.
Ah, okay. So, okay.
Good. Media.
Yes. Are you PR department of GE?
I am, yes.
And, you're live to the world right now.
I'm sorry?
You're live to the world. We're live streaming this.
Okay. Thank you.
So what's going on here today? If you explain to the world.
Sure, sure. Which media outlet are you with?
Occupy Toronto live stream.
Occupy Toronto live stream. Okay.
Yes.
So this is a community open house that GE is hosting. We're hosting this for local residents to come in and ask us questions.
About the plant at Dupont and...
Correct. About our facility, who we are, what we do, history, safety. We're here to answer their questions.
Yeah. So you want to explain exactly what the plant does?
Sure. If you want to walk over here to the operations department, we can
sure.
have that conversation. Did you want to know a little bit about history?
Yeah,
first?
just to let the audience from around the world know.
Just for your information, obviously. These are employees. They have the right to be on camera or not.
Yeah,
it's up to them. So before you put anyone on camera, we ask that you ask their permission off camera.
Okay.
To give them the right to say yes or no.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Just gonna get a.
Like we found but I mean, I guess if you're not concerned about working
Yes, so can you tell us a bit about what happens at the plant?
Sure. Yeah, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask one of the gentlemen here. This is if you're interested. This is the history. So these two gentlemen here, if they're willing to be on camera, can certainly answer your question with the history of the facility.
Are there employees?
Yes, they are. They're employees.
They're working on the plant floor, or where?
No, they don't work on the plant floor. They're representatives of GE.
Okay.
If there's specific questions you have about just the operations, then that actually.
Well, no, just as general. You're with the PR department, I'm gathering.
correct. Yeah,
I just want like a general, like, this is what we do there in a couple sentences.
Well, let's go over to the operations. And again, we're going to ask the gentleman here if they're interested in willing to.
No problem.
Do you want to just tell them who you are, what you do, and ask them if they're willing? Off camera, please, just so they have the ability to respond if they want to.
Yeah, we're with media, and I was wondering if I can ask a couple of questions.
Gentleman's with Occupy Toronto.
Livestream, yeah. We're live to the world.
So he's interested in just knowing a little bit about the facility, who we are and what we do. I let him know that as employees, you know, the right to either say yes or no to being on camera, so it's entirely up to you whether you want to.
Okay. Sure. So what do you do at the plant?
We manufacture ceramic pellets.
Mm-hmm. And what's your name and what do you do there?
My name is Mark Ward, and I oversee this operation.
And what's your name?
I'm David Pyle. I'm the plant manager there.
Okay. So tell us a bit about the history of that plant and what you actually do there.
The history of the plant actually is over at the other station if you wanted to go over there.
I'm getting a lot of red tape.
Well, you're asking about operations, so these
give
you information on the operation.
Okay, so explain a bit more about the operations.
We make uranium pellets. We receive powder in from our supplier, and we make a pellet out of it.
So that's from the raw material to what?
Correct. From the raw powder into a pellet.
Okay.
We manufacture the pellet from the powder.
At the plant at Dupont in Lansdowne?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been doing that there?
Since the mid-60s.
Mm-hmm. And you just got a license renewal, I understand?
We just got a license renewal, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to add?
No.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay, thank you. So history, I go over there?
Sure, yeah. Check with the guys.
Well, I feel a lot of red tape, and it's not very public.
What's red tape? Sorry, not
okay. Okay. It's okay.
We'll just wait.
It's hard to get a straight answer. But it's okay. We're trying. We're trying. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about GE. Founded by Thomas Edison.
Sure. Yeah, been around for more than 100 years. It's a global company.
Yeah.
Certainly we have GE Canada operations, so we do everything from healthcare to capital to energy to transportation.
Now, I'm a filmmaker, and yes, Thomas Edison holds the patent for the camera. Is that Thomas Edison, or does GE hold the patent for cinema?
I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to answer that question. Sorry.
Okay, no, I just had a thought as a filmmaker.
No, it's a great question. I'm sorry, I just simply don't know the answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Thomas Edison was the sole founder in what year? Ish?
I'd have to double check.
I think 1890,
1898
1880s.
is approximately the right year, yeah.
And it was not just General Electric in terms of energy, and DC power was the big thing back then. What other things were they into early on?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, we're here to talk about the Lansdowne facility and what we do there more than the history of necessarily all of GE.
Well, I'm queued in line, so we're live.
Okay.
So I'm trying
yeah,
to.
no, I know. I appreciate that. I understand. I mean, we're really
You're
here
with
to
the
answer
PR
questions.
department, so I figured.
That's correct. I am, yeah. But we're really here to talk about the Lansdowne facility, what it does. I'm happy to get you information on the history of that. If you're interested, we go over and talk to the guys on safety right now. We have a section dedicated to safety. We can go over and have questions on that as well if you're interested.
When does the public meeting start?
It's not a public meeting. This is an open house. So it's open from 4 to 8 p.m. for residents to come in, drop in, to do exactly what you're doing, which is walk around and have your questions answered by the experts in the different areas.
Okay, then, okay. Thank you for that.
No, you're welcome.
Okay. That's good.
Want some drink or something to eat?
I'm okay for now.
Coffee over here, water, help yourself to a muffin or some fruit.
Thank you. I'll maybe grab some water. Thank you.
Great.
Yarrrrrrr.
Yeah, although more, probably more people. I thought about 20 minutes, sort of within 100 kilometers of the center. Well, there isn't a center.
Hello.
I mean, it's very difficult to measure that. But the reality in all of our soil tests around here, 4956, is that around the property and different, around the property, around the neighbourhood, but it's surrounding the property. So we do it at the fence, and we do it further out. Sewage water is released to the sanitary sewer is 2011 for the whole year was 1 kilogram. The limit is 50,200. The minimum effect is about 9,000. It means that the impact on, according to the CNS, the impact on
Yes. Hello. So for those of you joining us expecting a public meeting, this is not, I was corrected, a public meeting. What it is they've set up all these placards. It is a PR stunt, and they're just showing, you know, if you want to talk, if you want to this and that. But there's, yeah, there's a lot of standoffish people here. So as we thought, it was a PR stunt, and it is. So we'll continue to broadcast for a little bit, and I think most of you will be watching this in the archives. Certainly not as information packed with the truth as last week. D. Shanger and Yarrrrrr. Yeah.
What setup you've got going there?
Oh yeah, it's pretty high tech. It's
Pretty cool. So
DVD quality.
Really?
We always got a worldwide audience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you do this? So that thing basically is like a transmitter?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Everything. Anything I need to do, this could do.
Oh yeah. And then how do you stream it to a website, or how does it work?
Yeah, right to the server.
Oh, right to server.
Right there. It's instantly, as soon as I press stop, it's instantly uploaded.
So if I knew the right URL, could I watch this at the same time?
Yep. Just Google Occupy Toronto Livestream. The first thing that shows up.
That'll show up?
Boom. Plus, it's instantly in the archives.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, awesome.
And what do you do at GE?
I don't work for GE. I'm a consultant.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just helping out here.
What type of consultancy, if I may ask?
I'm a guy who sort of helps with dialogue. Helps people talk to each other.
Okay. Yeah, you helped organize this?
Minorly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Shanger.
Shanger?
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Get the history of the plan. They can talk about the operations, who we are, they can talk about the station, at least give enough background medical questions.
Do you mind if I film you?
No. Who are you?
Occupy Toronto Livestream. You're live to the world right now?
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Are you from Canada or?
Yes, I'm a Canadian citizen.
Nice. No, I'm just saying that someone from your homeland, if you had one, would probably be watching.
Oh, well.
So many continents are watching.
Originally, I come from England, but I've lived and worked in Canada for 32 years. So.
Nice. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. That's okay. We were just talking about health and safety of workers at the plant.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
And we have an excellent track record, and as I say, we strive for an injury-free workplace. And in fact, we have been over 5 years, well, about 5 years with injury-free.
That's important. That's important. But I was thinking more about diseases and so on, death, the cause of death, and things like that. Because the things I've read suggest that there's more incidence of leukemia among nuclear energy workers, elevated risk of leukemia, and some other, I think, skin cancers of workers in the nuclear industry. Do you have any tracking
I'm
of
not
that?
qualified to respond to that. What I can tell you is that I recently attended the 50th anniversary of the Canadian nuclear industry, and I have never met so many healthy octogenarians as I did at that event.
Oh, that's proof right there.
So I wouldn't want to comment on that.
Sure.
I forgot to ask your name and what you do at GE.
My name is Peter Mason, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the nuclear business in Canada.
Yarr.
Anything else I can help you with?
No,
or
I think
you should maybe have a chat with operations, and some of your other questions,
I appreciate
the specialists might be able to answer.
There's quite a lot of people here.
Do you live in the area?
I do for sure, yes.
Yeah?
Yep, I do. On Millicent Street.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know where that is?
No, I don't. What's it relative to Brandon?
Oh, well, it's south of Dupont. It's just south and west of Dufferin Mall. Or no, Galleria Mall, not Dufferin Mall. Just in that area. So it's close to Dupont. So,
all right.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Any more questions? Just answer. Yeah.
So I was wondering just a bit about the history. When was the plant started there?
Well, as you can see from the board here, like GE first started the industrial campus there in the early 1900s. In fact, the building that we operate in was built in 1907. And through the over 100-year history, we've had as many as 7,000 employees working in the area. It was a huge industrial complex.
And the history of the processing of uranium into what exactly is done at that facility again?
We manufacture uranium pellets for the Canadian nuclear power industry.
And what percentage of that, say, supplies the nuclear industry in Canada? What's made at that plant?
It's approximately 50% of the pellets for the fuel for the Canadian industry.
Wow, are made at that facility?
Yes.
Wow. And as I understand it, it's 50 years, am I correct at that you've been doing it at that?
Yes, over 50 years, in fact.
How many years?
It's approximately 55 years.
Okay. And how long you been at GE?
About 20 years.
And tell us a bit about the safety record at the plant.
Well, we have an impeccable safety record. And in fact, the regulator, the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission, has described us as the best practice in the industry.
Nice. Is off the beaten track. I'm a filmmaker, documentary filmmaker by nature. And I was thinking on the way here, because I know Thomas Edison, is the founder of GE now, and I also know that Thomas Edison holds the patent for cinema. Would GE technically hold the patent? I don't know if you would know that.
I wouldn't know that, and that's completely off topic.
No, I know that. It just is my final question. I just thought
that's okay.
You might know.
Yeah, but I would like to address the questions from some other people here, if that's okay.
Sure.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Peter Mason.
Did you email this or respond? You emailed
Yeah. You mind if I live stream a conversation with you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, we're not interested, but thank you very much.
Oh, you're not either?
I'm not the health and safety. You can ask.
Okay. You mind if we go on camera and ask you a few questions?
I'd rather you didn't film. You could just ask the questions.
Well, I'm here to live stream, so it's pretty useless to talk without this. Okay, so you refuse to talk
No,
about
I
it?
don't. You can ask questions.
But not on camera.
Well, I just prefer not to be filmed.
Okay, that's fine. As we thought. Okay, this is getting ridiculous and boring, folks. Sorry for you that. Yeah, I'm just gonna head out, and this was totally a scam. I would not say a waste of time for me to be live streaming this, but they're barely answering questions. It's all whatnot. This is extremely. Yeah. Hello. Hi. So yeah, this was very, very short, but I really don't want to bore you. But as a filmmaker, I think it's important to document this. As we thought, it's not even a public meeting, just a PR stunt. But as you saw, police. Wow, PR stunt, but lots of police. Yeah, so I'm going to sign off. And stay tuned tonight at 10:30 for the First Nation show, Occupy Toronto's longest running show since week 1, and this is week 58. And yeah, this is November 22nd. It's a Thursday, 2012 for the Deep Archives. And yeah, so we'll see you live tomorrow night, and hopefully you weren't bored stiff like I was. But anyways, yeah. Okay, thank you, folks, and yeah. Okay, ciao.